apologies about Twitch being down and all that jazz. Obviously, there's not really much we can do about that. Probably some DDoSers somewhere in the world. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. But we do have information on the game you did miss. So there was only actually just the one game missed, then, wasn't there? Or was it two? No, there was two, wasn't there? It cut off for a second.
We don't know if we saw the Shaman game on Twitch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So Mitsuhide Shaman won against Levex Hunter.
Mhm.
And Otte's Mage beat Versatile's Druids.
That's it, yeah.
Yep. So that was the series. Is it 3-2 now?
Yeah, so it's 3-2 now to pin Gigant, I think it is, against Ruse Black.
Yep.
I'm going to see Chinoy's here on his Hunter, because he's already won with his Warrior, so he's to win with his Hunter against Levex Hunter as well. Levic, of course, as well as Versatile, the only two players left to actually win with a class at the moment. So, but of course, be very eager to get their win straight away.
So we see Face Hunter here from Chinoy's against the mid-range from Levex. So Face Hunter is generally favouring this matchup.
Yeah.
And Double Abusive with Leponome is such a huge damage output in the early turn, so it'll be hard to see the mid-range Hunter be able to come close to coming back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, especially with the Mad Scientist as well so early on. As you were saying, like, this is a really good hand from Chinoy, so you can deal with a lot of different things here. I mean, when you see a Mad Scientist come down now, and especially when you see the coin as well, do you actually then pop the Mad Scientist and play your own, or?
I think you just go face, because it gives the opponent potential to draw the secret, and like they're going to trade their Mad Scientist off anyway because they want the secret value for the death rattle.
Wow, that's 6 damage to face as well. It's pretty huge.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to be too sad to see 6 damage go into Levic's face when it's Hunter v Hunter.
Since the Scientist was coined out, there can't be a coin Unleash the Hounds now, so there's no real good 2-mana answer for Hunter unless that's an explosive trap. Or Bear Trap.
It's Bear Trap, so... Oh, that quick shot's going to be pretty good.
Draw. Yeah,
that's a good way to deal with that Bear Trap.
Kill Command could be used here for mana efficiency, but it doesn't really seem like worth it in terms of damage efficiency, so... But you don't have a beast in hand, so maybe you can empty your hand quicker using Kill Command for the quick shot to draw a card.
And on top of that, it also works well, because of course you only have 2 cards in hand, so the quick shot secondary ability, where if your hand is empty, draw a card, could prove quite useful as well.
Yeah.
So I think I actually like that, yeah. It's not such a bad play after all, I think.
Got a heads up play there.
Yeah, a really good choice from Chinoy's there. I mean, of course, you could argue a lot of people probably would have used a quick shot, but then...
Oh.
Yeah.
So Misha here, right?
Oh,
easy
Huffer.
Misha. Always Huffer.
Always Huffer.
Whenever you don't want it to be Huffer, it's always Huffer.
Yeah, I mean, wow, and that Glaive Zuka, gonna be pretty strong.
Do you tank the damage here, or do you trade the Leponome? I think you trade the Leponome here.
Yeah, this plays
the Hound.
Exactly. Took the words right.
And you don't want to take 4 damage.
No, and look at this.
Maybe you should trade the Leponome first.
I was also thinking that, yeah.
Because you want to trade that much more, because it can be owled.
That is true. Compared to that. However, you do also have a Mad Scientist as well, so that's another owl target, right?
Yeah.
So, but no, I do see your point. I think that's a valid point. I believe his quick shot's going to get a lot of value, right, as well.
You just play Pilot Shredder and then hope it drops Vitality Totem or something. Following turn. I can't really see any way back into this.
No, you've actually got 5, 7, 9. You've actually got 12 damage just with quick shot and hero power.
Yeah, Chinoy's does next time. Well, Levic's gone for another Misha and failed again, so that looks like it'll be gay. Ooh.
Wow, that's got to be game, I think, right? Let's figure this out.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah. Turn 5 lethal, wow.
I want you down.
I will hunt you down and eat.
Right. Okay, so bit of BM coming out from Chinoy's here, and there I was thinking, oh, I might root these guys, but you know what? I think we're going to go back to pin Gigant. So yeah, but well played though, obviously, to both players. Chinoy's actually wrapping up his kind of end of the series there because he's now won with Warrior Hunter.
Yep. So another tight series here, 3-all.
Yeah, so 3-all was pretty damn close. So of course we have Altair for Pinjigant, he's also through, and then you have Chinoy's from Rouge Black, he's also through. Funnily enough, an exact pattern. So we have both the players on the top of the list going through. Then their second players have both won one game each, and their bottom players haven't won a game yet. So weird pattern.
Of course,
going on
that's just a random order that they're in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a random order, but literally the list I have right here is like get the first person done, second person halfway, and then the last person hasn't won a game yet. So, but of course we will see the games going underway.
At least
soon.
one of them winning. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
Someone has to win.
Yeah, one of the last players will have to win at some point.
or Twitch goes down. You know, one of the there's the alternate out. No one will ever know who won.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's it. Exactly. Although, so we got our next game. So it's going to be Mitsuhide versus Levek. So Mitsuhide here will be looking to finish his series with his Warlock, which we have seen. Of course, it's the Zoolock, isn't it?
Yep.
Against Levek, and Levek, of course, still has the Druid and the Hunter. So who do we think it's favoured for here? I'd like to see Levek on the Hunter.
It depends on the choice of the Warlock deck, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think, do we not know it is the Zoolock already from Mitsuhide? Or have we not? Or am I getting confused with Altair's?
100% sure. No, I don't think we've seen Mitsuhide's Warlock. I think we've seen Altair's Warlock. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but we do also see. I think it is going to be Zoo as well with the Argent Squire.
It's almost certainly Zoo. Everyone's playing Zoo.
Yeah, yeah.
So Zoo versus Levek. Zoo versus Druid. This is notoriously favoured for the Zoo.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of in. Yeah.
I'm Sea Giants.
Yeah, so Sea Giants as well. I mean, I like Sea. Yeah, Sea Giants are really strong in this deck, especially with the Implosion. I'm kind of surprised. No, but I'm also about to say I'm kind of surprised that Levek's decided to go with a Druid here. I mean, I know Druid is one of those. If you draw the perfect cards, it's one of the best decks, or sorry, classes I should say, to ever play, because it can, the ability to skip mana is so strong. But I would actually say that I thought the Hunter would be favoured against the Warlock in general.
I don't think mid-range Hunter is favoured versus Zoo. I think that base Hunter is, but mid-range Hunter is probably an even matchup, since the Zoo can just get bored quite easily and just ignore the high mains.
Okay.
Whereas like something like Druid has to deal with the high mains, and it really struggles to. Whereas Zoo can just sort of just like play an Argus and go face, or play a Doomguard and finish the game.
Yeah. I mean, this is a really strong answer to the Darnassus here. Of course, this Darnassus is going to be a very sad Darnassus when you see the Abusive Sergeant come down here, which I imagine you will.
Yep.
Do you play both, or just to get straight on that board, or do you think you just play the one?
I think you do. I think you play both because you're curving into Bran. It does leave you open to swipe, though.
Yeah, that swipe would be pretty vicious if he manages to get a swipe then.
Against the Bran. But it would have to be an Innovate swipe, wouldn't it?
True, so I think having an extra damage or 2 damage, so it'd be 5 over an extra turn, wouldn't it? So
I think you play them both, yeah.
Yep.
Makes things very awkward for Levek. Well.
I like that little bit of BM there from Mitsuhide. Obviously, well, it didn't really make any difference what else he buffed, but he did die, so. Okay, so
you're gonna have to. You could Wrath for one, or you could Hero Power. You could even Innovate. But you want to be able to keep like Silence and Egg or something.
Okay, yeah. So
that's a huge draw there.
That is a really big draw. This Bran is definitely going to need to be shut down this turn.
Yep, and there's no swipe.
And there isn't any swipe. Wow.
Damn.
Damn. So I mean, this is going to be starting to cause a lot of troubles or problems, I should say, for Levek here. You never want to see a Bran being left on the board, and when you just silence it, you feel like it's not that strong as well.
Yeah. There's only 2 cards in Mitsuhide's hand. There'll be 3 next turn, and you've seen 2 Abuser Sergeants. The odds of having Defender of Argus by now, considering no cards were kept, it's like quite small odds. You could just pretend that Defender of Argus doesn't exist and just go through Azure Drake. That appears to be what he's chosen. Could argue that Pilot Drone is a better pick than Azure Drake here since it has more stats to try and get the board back, but Azure Drake draws the card and you really want that swipe. What would you Argus here?
Well, I mean, this 2-1 will trade in with the Azure.
Also trade the Bran.
You could. And perhaps that is also a fine play as well. You've already seen one Rafa as well.
Yeah, it could get keepered, but you don't really mind that since you can kill the keeper with the 4/3.
Yeah, that is true.
Unfortunately, if it does get keepered, B-Giant will still be 6 mana, so can't be played.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's Keeper Silence... Oh no, it will be Keeper, of course, killed rather than Silence. But yeah, like you said, it will still be 6 mana. Okay.
We'll probably see a tap here into the 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, so Haunted Creeper, Voidwalker going to come out here. So do you think, yeah, you kind of... I think you have to trade it off, right? To kill the...
I don't think you have to. You've seen a Wrath already, and you've just seen a Keeper, so it's not going to get silent.
True. I suppose forcing them to have the answers is also a good thing as well. But I think right now, I guess he's just in such a solid position. He really wants to make his opponent have, just feel starved of board control, which is what he's doing with this.
So, see on this turn, he used the Pilot Drone over the Drake, which he chose not to do 2 turns ago. So it's quite interesting here. He's so far behind on board now that he's seen that he has the Pilot Drone over the Drake.
So
we could see a tap Sea Giant here, or Dark Iron Dwarf to buff the 1/1 and they can trade in. But trading with a Shredder is always awkward because it just leaves you open to Doomsday happening. There's MC Tech potential and BGH, which is the problem with Sea Giant.
This is a really tough one.
Ooh, with that PO, I think you play the Sea Giant now.
Yeah, I definitely think you do.
But if it gets BGH, it can still PO Dark Iron Dwarf.
Oh wow.
And that's one of the consequences of trading with a Shredder. Oh, terrible news.
Yeah, that is not looking very nice for Mitsuhide there. Again, not on the best receiving end of RNG here. However, Levic's not going to be too happy about this Sea Giant. He can't actually clear it right now because the Force of Nature, I mean, along with the Millhouse, won't be able to get through the Taunt and then kill the Sea Giant. So that Sea Giant's going to be doing huge things. Along with Power Overwhelming and Dark Iron Dwarf, that's just lethal. That is lethal.
Yeah, the Sea Giant alone is enough with the PO and the Dark Iron Dwarf.
I mean, that's 12 damage there, so he's got to expect him to have 2 damage.
Yeah. Then you had the Emperor.
He's going to go for some BM, isn't he? He knows he has the lethal here.
Hungry Crab. Hungry Crab.
Did we see the Hungry Crab hype?
Which, these effects are actually quite neat, all of them.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. Wow, he's still going...
Oh no, you can't play Dark Iron Dwarf now.
Wow, look at the green eyes. So cool, so pretty. Of course, that is going to be,
Yeah, I think the Druid had to go for Emperor there. Like, you just have to hope that the Warlock doesn't have lethal, and then you can build off the Emperor play.
That's the winning play, I suppose, isn't it, when you put it like that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Mitsuhide making it 4-3 for Rouge Black.
Yep.
So Mitsuhide also through. Yeah, the comeback is definitely real. So Versatile, the only player left on Rouge Black who needs to win with his Druid and his Paladin. Then, of course, from Pingigant, you've seen Altair win on both. Sleeping Rain still has the Shaman to win on, and Levek needs the Druid and the Hunter to go through.
So, we see that Ruse have actually managed to get Druid and Paladin as their last 2 decks. The 2 most notorious decks in the current meta game for just being the best in every sort of lineup you see. It always seems to be Druid and Paladin, Secret Paladin, Combo Druid, and one other deck or two other decks that dominate. And those two decks seem to just have the highest win rates in all the matchups. So I can't really see them not winning. It'll be quite a surprise, really.
Yeah. So well played to both players again. So next game is going to be Versatile versus Sleeping Rain. So I would say just say Sleeping. Yeah, Sleeping Rain.
Yep. It's quite an interesting name, really. How does Rain sleep?
That is a good question. Perhaps I should ask. How does Rain sleep? Okay, so we'll be waiting for these guys here.
Maybe it has a deeper meaning in Russian.
Yeah, maybe. All I know is perhaps versatile is versatile meant to be versatile? I don't know.
I think it's versatile. Maybe I don't know.
So many names.
The origin of names is quite interesting.
So much mystery.
Yeah.
So what does Sleeping Rain mean? There we go. Let's find out, guys. Let's find out. I'm intrigued now as well. So just while we're waiting, anyway, I know these guys are probably really engrossed in this game. Like, got a lot of decisions, got a lot of decks they need to be sorting out, and then we are.
We're
just
asking the real questions here, though.
Yeah, we were making sure we get all these kind of no stone unturned kind of thing. But no, it should be a pretty interesting game. This game is really going to be pretty solid for like a morale boost for whoever wins this one, because of course Versatile really needs this win, and then if he gets this win, this is actually then match point for them. So they really need to get this win. Levak is benched now. Versatile will play versus Sleeping.
Levak's been benched, not yet. Consecutive losses.
Oh, right, okay.
The format, so we see different players, so it's not always the same player playing.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. So, right, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's it.
That means we're guaranteed to see Shaman from Leapy Rain.
Right, yeah.
Druid or Paladin. Can you see anything other than Combo Druid and Secret Paladin coming out here?
Anything other than Combo Druid, did you say?
Yeah, could we see what do you reckon the chance of seeing a Ramp Druid or maybe a Murloc Paladin?
I mean, Murloc
nice.
Paladin could be a possibility. It is one of those that, of course, it's quite strong as well. Oh, wait, is this?
I saw it.
Oh, I just realised what this is, sorry. Sorry, go on, yeah, carry on, you were going to say.
I saw a tweet from Ursi earlier today, and he got rank 2 Legend with a Ramp Druid.
Wow,
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you understand how the current meta's played and you understand what's strong at the moment, then yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do well.
Is this a Reno or a mid-range Shaman?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, he does actually have Doomhammer, and he had Thunderbluff Totem, Thunderbluff Valiant and Nerubian Egg, so perhaps it is Reno.
Reno Shaman. Oh.
This could be pretty fun, let's just put it that way. I'm looking forward to this game.
Pretty obvious Secret Keeper.
Yeah, it's pretty
Secret
obvious.
Keeper just gets crushed by a totem golem.
And there's that Doomhammer again.
Oh, there's a Doomhammer. It's a 0 mana on my screen.
Oh, okay. Well, I can assure you it doesn't actually cost 0 mana.
It would be quite a strong card. People already think it's OP at 5 mana.
Yeah. But we are going to see the Totem Golem hopefully killing this Secret Keeper here.
What do you play here? Play a Knife Juggler? From Versatile's perspective, he probably presumes it's an aggro Shaman. So he's expecting a lightning bolt or something, so in that case you won't play the Knife Juggler. But we know Sleeping Rain's actually playing mid-range.
That's true. It's a very, very sneaky kind of move. But, he's just one of those, I guess, isn't it? This is where, I guess, certain decks like this will shine. Because
What a draw.
Wow.
What a draw. That allows the easy kill and complete dominance on the board. We're going to have to see a Lightning Storm come off this Jeweled Scrap. So, yeah.
Or a Zombie Chow. Seems pretty nice as well.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. That can be played in conjunction with the Spider.
Yeah, or the Scarab even. Spider?
What about?
It's like, how dare Oh, I hate spiders. If it was a spider, I'd be like, I wouldn't be looking right now at the screen. Wow, Farsight. Never seen that in Discover before. But, maybe it is going to be played. I don't know.
Awful choices.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean, the Illuminate is literally a 3 mana 2/4 because you're not gonna have a secret. Gnomish Experiment, I would never like that card. So perhaps you do you actually consider Farsight?
Depends on your deck. If your deck has a lot of spells in it, then you could take the Gnomish.
Perhaps.
If you draw a minion and turn it into a chicken, it's sort of as if the minion's at the bottom of your deck. You're never going to draw it anyway, so you just got a chicken.
Oh,
one
I
way
see
to
what
look
you
at the
mean.
card.
Right, okay. See, I've never really looked at it like that, but
yeah,
I've
it's
never
like
been a big fan of it like that either.
Going for it. And there's Zombie Child to test for board.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Gnomish. I don't know why, but perhaps next card draw we see will kind of sum up why. But
Was it a Pilot Shredder or a Keep here? From Versatile's perspective, you just see the Zombie Child, so he's going to presume this is actually mid-range Shaman now, so you might save the Keeper for a big taunt, but he's going with the Pilot Shredder instead. And we're still looking for an AoE on Sleeping Rain's side. We'll see a misplay there. 1 damage, it's not going to really mean too much. But
who knows? Could be the difference.
Could have attacked first.
If your Crackle hits for 25%, that 1 damage can mean all the difference, right?
It can.
So there we go. That was like 1% you're looking for. But yeah, Pilot Shredder really strong here. Doom Hammer is also really strong. It does stop you though from doing the Fire Elemental though. The turn afterwards. So I mean, how do you feel about that? And that is not a good
That's
2-drop.
Awful drop. That's not Millhouse like we saw in the last game.
No, that's definitely the opposite end of the spectrum. Well, yeah, it would be the exact opposite of the spectrum. 1/1's obviously probably the worst thing you can get.
Yeah, so we just see Lothar come down here.
Yeah.
Bits of him with the mana.
Wow, and a bit of BM there from Versatile.
There's nothing you can do here. Play the Doom Hammer, I guess, and trade a bit.
This is going to be amazing.
You draw a spell, you can't from
Oh.
so is your plan to just play the
There's
chicken?
that chicken I was on about.
Park. That's the second turn got him, so that means it's probably just mid-range Shaman. Not Reno, unfortunately. So he can't even draw Reno here to save him. Wow, the top deck's
And
are
the top
real.
deck, the Mysterious Challenger, so... Yeah, that's
We haven't seen a
pretty...
secret all game.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, and I think that's probably going to be game.
So what's that? Redemption, Avenge, Noble Sack, and Competitive Bit. So no Repentance in this deck. I've seen quite a lot of people cutting it since it's just such a bad card to draw.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely going to be game. I mean, like,
Lightning Storm Hex.
Lightning Storm and Hex, but that doesn't quite cut it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
it
still
doesn't.
going to be 8 damage there, even if, say, for example, it goes on the 6/6.
Yeah, can Lightning Storm roll 6?
Can it, was it?
Oh, what?
Oh, he does go on it as well. That's a shame, but yeah, that is going to be the game there.
Yeah, it will be game regardless. So yeah.
Yeah, so Versatile actually taking his first game there on his Paladin. So we do actually have match point now for Rouge Black. So Versatile on his sorry, Karen.
Yeah, Versatile on his Paladin. With Druid is the last deck that needs to gain a win. So can't see that not happening, unfortunately for
Pin Gigant.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so still, of course, got the Shaman from Sleeping Rain, and then we've got Levek on the Druid and the Hunter, so...
Yep, he's been unbenched now, so he can play with the Druid or the Hunter, I think. Or is that how it works, or is that not how it works? You won't have to win for you to be unbenched.
Yeah, I think that is the case, actually.
Yeah, maybe he still has to win, so we're going to see the Shaman again, I think.
Yeah, I think we will do.
In that case.
Okay. So let's see.
So mid-range Shaman, 6 to 12 months ago, mid-range Shaman was actually good versus Druid. No idea if that's the case now, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that Shaman deck was quite an interesting one. I mean, I kind of guess, in a way, for Sleeping Rain there, she was never really going to get much of a chance, though, with the board start that Versatile, of course, had. The Paladin draw, I mean, it was literally Secret Keeper into shooting Minibot into Muster for Battle, you know, 1, 2, 3, like the whole curve was just pretty much put on par, wasn't it, from Versatile?
It was relatively disgusting.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically what I wanted to try and say, so I'm glad you basically said it.
Yeah. Do the
So-
Lothar on turn 5, Challenge on
Yeah.
turn 6, do the Muster on turn 3.
Yeah, mini bot turtle. There was just everything, wasn't there? There was everything there, basically. Okay, but we do see... So, yeah, Sleeping Rain versus Versatile's Druid. So, we, of course, just saw the Sleeping Rain's Showman Just. So, we're going to get to see another chance here for the Showman to pull something out of the bag here. Hopefully, you know, I am rooting for Pin Gigant here. And hoping they can kind of, you know, go on
claw their way back in for the series. Yeah,
it'd be nice to see them do well.
Would be nice to see a claw as well. Haven't seen that card in years.
The claw.
Yep. So we haven't seen a totem golem. We saw 2 in the last series. We haven't seen one this game, and totem golem would be so huge to kill this Dolasus. Bloodlust. Ooh, this could be a deck Mr. Yagoot was piloting a reasonably high legend last season. A few times.
I mean, interesting.
Like low cost minions, and then you play Bloodlust, but.
Now we don't see any kind of true way of dealing with this board.
Yeah.
I mean, we see a lightning storm. Of course, you're going to have to start hoping you get creative look at it, unless you want to just, of course, play Shredder.
Yeah. Just leaving this Dolasus up is so bad because it's clearing your totems, and it's just that mana crystal is so huge. It's still enough ramp now, and the druid's in the mid game. This is where the druid wants to be. Could play Druid the Claw, protect your Dolasus. Oh, but you could just kill off. Yeah, this plays really strong with the spell damage here, providing the ability to kill the pilot and Shredder.
Of course, he's going to show out. Oh wow! Oh no!
What's piloting it? Oh, that's just
that
terrible.
Is just really bad for Sleeping Rain. Wow. Of course, she's going to be feeling the pain of that one. You know, Dolasus is one of the worst 2-drops as well. In essence, sure, it's a 2/3 body, but you know, it does reduce then your mana as well. And that 5 mana could have been a pretty big swing as well, because this would have been an Azure Drake now. But instead, had to settle with Totem Lightning Storm. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of different things here, but unfortunately, we just have to see a swipe here. Unfortunately for Sleeping Rain, I was going to say, obviously first, I mean, you can do other plays, but I just feel like this swipe is so huge, because then you can hero power as well to clear up and then send all to face, which is massive.
Could be over next turn.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. I mean, you've got Innovate, so if the Druid Force of Nature's drawn, then yeah, it's almost guaranteed to be lethal. There's
even the Claw with Savage Draw.
Yeah, that is true. Because Claw Savage Draw, of course, is 6 plus, that's 8 alone with hero power, like with your hero attack, sorry, as well. That's 8. So.
Let's see a Hex come down here.
Now, we've just seen one swipe, so we're not, I guess, too worried about spell power just to your face. So I imagine perhaps it's actually better to Hex this Shredder if you're going to, or is that because then it's another less body? But I think in this case, you're still kind of,
Here we see again how mana... Actually, no, the mana wouldn't even be that much useful if you had 4 mana here. The overload mechanic screwing over Sleeping Rain a bit. It'd be really nice if you could hero power Lightning Storm, but unfortunately you can't.
Yeah, and that is actually going to be the game, isn't it? So Versatile, we're going to be wrapping that one up for Ruse Black, and that's going to be...
Lethal with the frog, please.
Yeah, totally. Could be the Lethal with the frog. They'll have to see what happens.
Nothing a frog is so great. The shower makes it oh no.
Okay, well played there to Ruse Black, of course. And well played, of course, to Pin Gigant as well. I mean, like I said, they are a relatively new team. However, they did still come to this, this tournament, showing that they, managed to get as far as they have done by playing well, and they did play well. Generally, I think there was a few games where RNG wasn't necessarily on certain player sides. However, I still think both teams played really well, and that, that was all that had to be said about that one, really.
Yeah, both teams showed there were very few questionable plays in that series. It's just some unfortunate draws and maybe questionable deck choices. Mid-range Shaman, there's probably a reason we haven't seen much of it on the ladder. Yeah.
Yeah, no, well that's it. So, I mean, of course they're going to be wrapping that one up. So apologies again about the Twitch website and the stream and everything being down tonight. There's not really much we could do about that. But that is going to be that whole series wrapped up. So congratulations
That's
to
the end of the
Black.
group stages. So they'll be updated tonight once all the games have been completed, and then we can see who's progressed to the knockout stages.
Yeah, of course. So make sure to keep following that one, guys. Make sure to check out Piggy League Season 2 as well on the website. Also, as well, make sure to be following BoarControl on Twitter as well. And also, I'm on there myself at Shellsman Gaming.
At BoarControl HS. Changed it recently to add the HS. But yeah.
Oh, yes, at BoarControl HS. Yeah, of course. We'll obviously link those as well, guys. But yeah, apart from that, really, quick shout out, of course, to my team, Zenix, as well. And thanks, of course, to Piggy League as well for allowing us to cast this. But is there anything else you want to kind of say, really, BoarControl?
That's all. That's all from me.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's all from me as well. So I guess until the next stream, BoarControl, you said you might not be available for the next stream, so we might have to sub you out, unfortunately, mate. Which will be a sad time because I know you are usual. You're a usual casting partner, but in crime. But yeah, we'll have to see about that. But thanks to everyone for actually tuning in. Again, apologies about the delay and everything. But I look forward to hopefully seeing you on the next stream. So, yeah, from both of us, goodbye.
Bye.